I run 2 literary magazines, and this is a picture book of issues and chapbooks from the end of 2018 of cc&d magazine. This book is called This Is Where I Live. When I saw this stack of books, I was in Wahlberg. There's a German golf restaurant thing there, and there was a stack of books, and I was like, and I'm like, that's the coolest old-looking stack of books I've ever seen. That has to be a cover. That's all I said. And when we decided on covers based on trying to figure it out, and we tried to pick songs through writing from within, and somewhere in the book I saw "This Is Where I Live" as a title, and I'm like, I live in my books. It seems perfect. How's it going? Do you need some help?
We all need help. Yeah,
don't let out.
Oh wow. Okay.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm messing with my camera. But I thought I would share with you some performance art poems from the performance art section of cc&d that appear in this book. Because cc&d magazine gets to have a performance art section. So, this one is a poem called Looking for a Worthy Adversary, an extreme sestina variation. I've been looking for a worthy adversary, someone I can lock horns with. Although my life makes more sense when I'm alone, it's not nearly as interesting. Alone, it's not nearly as interesting, and so I look for a worthy adversary, someone I can battle to the death with. Because it can't be about love, you see. Love can't exist on the terms I demand. It's never that pure. What I demand is never that pure, as I'm looking for a worthy adversary. I slither up to you like a snake, and I tempt you with a golden apple. Yes, the snake gives you the tree of knowledge. I tempt you with that golden apple, but all I'm offering you is fruit from that tree of knowledge. As I said, the snake is giving you the tree of knowledge, because all this time I've been playing a part, an actress on a stage, spouting the lines on cue. But that role was getting tiresome. Those stage lights still came on night after night, and I still had to play my part. I played my part until my night off, when I saw your show, and your protagonist was doing what I was doing, right down to faking it with those who don't even matter, right down to going home and still feeling empty. I like my part, I play my part, and I still feel empty, but I like to see that boiling emotion underneath no one else could see. I know what that emotion really means. When I know what that emotion really means, I wonder if we can get together and write our own play. If we wrote our own play, it would be a masterful performance. The curtains would close, we'd hold each other's hands and leave the stage, and the audience would know that there was a happy ending. When I know there's a happy ending, I walk out onto the set, and there you stand, in front, stage left. I wait for my cue to make my move. None of the rest of the scene matters to me, you know. If none of the rest of the scene matters to me, I wonder if the audience would see what we have. And maybe they'd like our little play. Maybe they wouldn't. Who really cares? Who really cares? Because after I tempted you, you now tempt me and tease me and torment me and tell me everything I was too afraid to believe. I was afraid to believe, and now, when you talk, you reach your hand into my brain, and you pull out my thoughts, and you shove them into your mouth, and you spit them back at me. You spit my thoughts back at me again, and instead of filling me with terror, it fills me with joy. It fills me with joy, because I thought I'd lock horns with that worthy adversary. But no, every day is like Valentine's Day. It's like candy and flowers and springtime and hearts and cupids and sunshine, and these cliches are actually beginning to make sense. And no longer locking horns and everything making sense. I stand here like a statue after the performance of our lifetime, and I wait for the reviews. I wait for the reviews, and as I wait, I wonder what they'll say, though none of it matters. None of it matters, because I know what you are going to say, because it's everything I've wanted to say. All I've wanted to say is now you taking my thoughts again and shoving them into your mouth again and spitting them back at me again. So I will wait for you to come on stage again, where we have our happy ending, where you tell me what I already know. This was a show that had a lot of things that represented the autumn time. So you're going to hear some things about autumn. Sorry, because that's just the section I pulled up from this. This is called Sepia Leaves. Never before in my life have I needed to water a tree. But here I am, bringing buckets of water out every couple of days so that my mighty oak will be a healthy tree filled with colorful leaves of the changing seasons. Granted, my mighty oak is about 3 feet tall, and it's the only tree on our property that we bought, but okay, I'll water it. And maybe when no one else's tree leaves transform to vibrant colors from months before autumn turns to winter in this semi-arid town, maybe then I could smile at the 3-foot-tall mighty oak, the only tree I've got, and reach down and touch the golden and sepia leaves at the top of the tree. It's still just like, that's, yep, my mighty oak. That's, this poem is not about autumn. It's called And I'm Wondering. And I'm wondering if there's something chemical that brings people together. It's something that brings people together, something that brings people to their knees, something that sucks them in. And I'm wondering if you're sensing what I'm sensing. Is it just me? Am I making this all up in my head? Or when I glance up and I catch your eyes, well, are you actually looking at me? And I'm wondering if it could work out this time, if we'd have one of those relationships that no one ever doubts, especially us, because we know we'll always be in love. And I'm wondering if you'd find my neurotic pet peeves charming, like how I hate it when somebody touches my belly because I'm so self-conscious. And I'm wondering why you had to tell me that when we have to be sitting next to each other, the fact that our legs were almost touching was making your heart race. And I'm wondering why I felt the need to take your cigarette and inhale, exhale, while the filter was still warm from your lips there just seconds before. And I'm wondering if a year or two from now, after we've been going out and should have gotten to that point where we were bored with each other and sunk into that comfortable rut, like, if you saw me making macaroni and cheese in the kitchen, and I'm using margarine and water because I don't have any milk, and I've got my hair pulled back and strands are falling around my eyes, and I'm wearing an oversized button-down denim shirt and nothing else, well, what I'm wondering is if you would see me like this and still think it was sexy. When I glance up and I catch your eyes across the room, when I see your eyes dart away, when I feel this chemical reaction, well, what I'm wondering is, do you feel it too? Alright, one more short one about autumn. Sorry, it was an autumn show. I know, but this is actually true. When I fell in love for real. Thank you. Oh, you put it in the cell phone. Yeah, because it's looking at me when I put it down. So. I don't need to look at myself. I don't need to look at myself, but thank you. This is called Marry You in Autumn. When I fell in love for real, he then said to me, I want to marry you. I want to marry you in autumn, when the leaves are changing, when the weather is perfect. I felt the enchanting of changing seasons. This is now our transformation. When he said to me, I want to marry you in autumn. I am going to do one other autumn one and then a love poem thing and then we'll close it up. What is that? This is another, just about, I'm not even sure autumn. Because just autumn time, right? We need to have autumn stuff. I'm just going to close out with one more nice poem. This one's called Just by Holding His Hand. When we're walking down the street in stride, and our feet pump out the same rhythm, and our shoulders are almost touching, and our hands seem to brush against and along each other's hand for one brief moment. In that one brief moment, our hands almost touch, and he reaches over and takes my hand, and he slides his fingers around my hand, and I can feel him move along the palm to my fingers. When he moves along my palm to my fingers, no one knows what it feels like then, when his fingers curl and hold me tight. Well, it feels like Pop Rocks. You know what it feels like, Pop Rocks. That candy is sliding down your throat after you've let it explode on your tongue and it's tingling. Oh, you know that feeling. And no one else is eating those Pop Rocks, and no one else knows that tingling feeling, and this is my little secret. And I love keeping this little secret when I feel this feeling like never before, and it makes me want to laugh and cry, because when I look around the room I know no one is eating those Pop Rocks, and no one knows that feeling when he's holding my hand. No one knows the feeling when he's holding my hand. It's like candy and cupids and hearts and sunshine and all those generic symbols of love that never explain it just right. Words can never explain it just right. It's catching your breath. It's falling from an airplane. It's climbing a mountain. It's standing on a glacier. It's following dolphins. It's swimming with sharks. It's turning your head and seeing those fingers interlocked along with yours as you're walking in stride. Because then and there, walking in stride, you think of those Pop Rocks tingling down your throat. But now this feeling hits all of your nerves, because Pop Rocks never felt like this. And now nothing has ever felt like this. And it's in all of your muscles and in all of your nerves. And now you want to hold on for your life. You now feel something that you've never felt before. All just by holding his hand.